after Mr. Kraft.
Good evening. I want to start out by saying you should all be embarrassed to go to court and argue against this. With the recent events surrounding President Breuder's addendum and the various Open Meetings Act violations, to including a small boardroom and public speaking policy that is still invalid, and we're going to prove it, and disallowing audience clapping, although it is allowed tonight, but it's still on my notes, so I'm going to read it. There is another Open Meetings Act that falls in line with the Breuder addendum vote from last week. And my comments tonight involve 3 employees, and I'll get around to why this involves the agenda item in here in a second. 3 employees of the College of DuPage that spend part of their time working for the COD Foundation. Before I begin, I need to state that the annual cost, just for wages alone, with no perks, is $570,000 and 487 to pay people to work for the foundation. Only the wages. Now I'll discuss the appointment extensions of Catherine Broad, who makes over $193,000, Barbara M. Romanis, over $108,000, Karen Kuhn, who makes over $122,000. But it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with Breuder, the board, and the Open Meetings Act. In May of 2014, Dr. Breuder signed a notice of reappointment on behalf of the Board of Trustees. The notices said that this will confirm that the Board of Trustees had agreed at their February 2024 meeting to renew your current administrative appointment. Very nice. The problem is that there's no mention of them on the agenda for that meeting, no mention of the minutes of that meeting, and no mention of it in the board packet for that meeting. It appears that these three appointments were done in secret, making them also invalid. The only remaining questions are, did the board vote to renew those? There's no evidence of that. Why were their names not listed in the minutes like our employee that board did vote to approve them? Why were not listed on the agenda like all the other employees? And if the board did not vote to renew the appointments, why did Dr. Breuder forward the document proposed form to confirm that the board did approve it? And the last question is true. How many other work documents are there? This is for example of any publicized inconsistency between Breuder, the law, and the board over the past year. And I'm asking you to look at this, determine if it was ever voted on, and take action if it wasn't.
Next is